The never-ending story. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is Clever Trev, and I love the movie The Neverending Story. It's very nostalgic for me. If you've never seen it, go see it. And what I'm going to do tonight on In Dreams is recreate a little scene in Neverending Story where Atreyu confronts Gmork, and Gmork is in his spooky little cave type area. So we're going to start from scratch, and we're just going to kind of recreate that scene. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go to Google and look up Gmork, Gmork, and it'll pop up right away. So, starting fresh, we're going to turn on guides. We're going to turn on floor like I always do, and I always like to turn on the grid snap to start things off. And now, if you remember the scene, Gmork is kind of behind like a he's in a little cave, but it's in like a broken down brick wall. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create like an old brick wall, kind of something like you'd see on like a castle, but a real old castle that's all beat up. So let's get going. We're gonna start it off with a basic cube, and let's start scoping into this bad boy. So L1 and X, or we already scoped it. And I'm gonna turn. Okay, first of all, let's stretch it to kind of make it look more like a brick. And I do have a picture pulled up of Gmork in front of me, so I have like a frame of reference. And anytime you're doing something like this, I always recommend getting yourself a picture to work with. Let's just thin this up. Looks about the thickness of a brick right there. So this is way too square of a brick, so let's make it a little more natural. Let's turn off guides, and we're going to go into shapes. And we're going to start with a filled donut. And I'm going to start just kind of chipping away at this brick here by just deleting. I hit triangle and just start deleting. And also, while we're at it, L1 and square, we're going to turn up the looseness a bit, just to make it a little more random. And I'm just going to kind of go along and randomly kind of delete some stuff to make it a little more corroded. And while I'm editing this brick, I think I'm going to switch my audio over to that scene. And I'm going to throw on the audio from that scene with where Atreyu confronts Gmork. So give me one sec. I'm going to unplug my mic and I'm going to put that scene on. Apologies.
I will rip you to shreds.
Who are you?
I am the Morg. And you, whoever you are, can have the honor of being my last victim.
I will not die easily. I am a warrior.
Brave warrior. Then fight the nothing.
But I can't! I can't get beyond the boundaries of Fantasia. What's so funny about that?
Fantasia has no boundaries.
That's not true! You're lying!
Foolish boy. Don't you know anything about Fantasia? It's the world of human fantasy. Every part Every creature of it is a piece of the dreams and hopes of mankind. Therefore, it has no boundary.
But why is Fantasia dying then?
Because people have begun to lose their hopes and forget their dreams. So the nothing grows stronger.
What is the nothing?
It's the emptiness that's left. It is like a despair, destroying this world. And I have been trying to help it.
But why?
Because people who have no hopes are easy to control. And whoever has the control has the power.
Who are you really?
I am the servant of the power behind the nothing. I was sent to kill the only one who could have stopped the nothing. I lost him in the swamps of sadness. His name was Atreyu.
If we're about to die anyway, I'd rather die fighting! Come for me, Gmork! I am Atreyu!
I love it. It's a great scene. Anytime I'm playing a video game, I'm always creating. Oops, I got to turn my volume down here. I always name my characters after Neverending Story characters. You know, if I have a horse, I'll probably name it Falcor. If I might name my character Atreyu. Usually, I actually name my characters Gmork, especially if I'm like a tank. But anyway, as you can see, I've just been slowly kind of chipping away at this brick here. And this, I'm spending kind of a lot of time on this brick, but it's because it's going to be a big part of the scene, so I'm making sure to get it good. But we're almost done with it. I'm just kind of slowly chipping away at stuff here. It's not always the most interesting thing to watch, but I don't know. Maybe you're learning something, or if you've never played Dreams or seen Dreams, it's an amazing game. It's made by the people that made Little Big Planet, and you can really create pretty much anything you can ever think of. And you can also just play creations if you're not into the creation aspect of it. I don't know, it's looking pretty good. What do you think? Nothing's sticking out. One last thing, I'm going to do a little bit more with the sphere. Just maybe throw a few little... We'll eventually turn the looseness up a bit, so a lot of these little details probably won't even show, but I just kind of want to try to make it like as vague as I can. Try to make everything kind of softened up. You know, this is an old brick that's been around for thousands and thousands of years, so it's got to be a little bit weathered. Not a whole lot of sharp edges on it. And again, I'm looking at the picture right now on my tablet. Okay, let's roll with this for now. We can always edit it a little bit. Let's start changing the colors a bit. We want it kind of like a dark gray. Again, we're thinking of a castle type look. Even darker. No color though. No hue cycle. Shininess, roughness. It's a little shiny and it's a little... It might be more rough though than... There we go. Do we want it metally? No. Inner properties, let's make that a little darker. Turn up the color amount. There we go, we're getting a little closer. Impasto, we don't want any impasto. Turn that, do we want any of that? Ruffle up. No effects, no physical properties, none of that stuff. And I'm not loving the fleck here, it's just a square. Let's try to change it to make it look more natural. Let's start cycling through here. Which one do we want? Where's our rock? Let's roll with that for now. Let's get these a little closer together as far as the shade. There we go. It's a pretty good looking brick, I'd say. If you agree, hit like. Just kidding. So let's turn back our grid to, let's say, a half. And copy and paste this bad boy. See how she looks. Let's turn it down to a quarter. Let's, oops. Maybe if we switch them around a little, and then we're going to copy and paste both of these bad boys. And let's grab this whole thing, copy and paste, and then let's do a little bit something like that. And now we already got ourselves a little, let's play it real quick, a little brick wall. Now, it doesn't look good from the back, but we're not going to be showing any of that. Okay, so I can see I have a little bit work to do. I need to work on these edges a little more. On that original brick. Loot box, old school. Hello, my friend. Loot box, old school quest game made in Dream PS4. I've been keeping track of your creation. Curious where it's headed. And again, I'm a musician too. I've asked you. I was like, hey, do you play the lute? I've never actually played a lute. I've played most every other stringed instrument, but not a lute. Alright, so let's go back into our rock here, or I mean our brick, and turn off grid snap. And I realized I need to work on the edges more and cut them out more. You know, like I'll cut this out. Let's turn up our looseness. I realized if I need to cut these edges out. That way, when we actually place multiple bricks, you can actually tell. You can kind of tell them apart. You make some little cracks here and there. I got a short name channel. Yeah, right. I mean, it makes sense. You can always change it. I don't know. I changed mine a while ago to make it a little more just understandable, I guess. But yeah, how's it going, buddy? You ever seen Neverending Story? It's like one of my favorite fantasy movies. I was just they have some serious annoying bugs. You know what? I've noticed stuff like that too, as far as animation bugs. And it's hard to like sync stuff up. Like you'll think like you have everything like figured out, and then you'll like go and play it, and everything is just off. And it's like, what? Then you like go back to play mode, and you'll fix it, and then it'll be you think you fix it, and then you go back, oh, and it's off again, and it's like, oh, I should have just kept it the first way, and then you end up going back and you put it back to how it was initially, and it, yeah. But I'm just trying to be patient, you know. It's early access. It's such like an insane, like there's so many things you're gonna have to fix. I hope this doesn't take up too much space. Let's work on this bottom here. Let's soften up some of this stuff back here. Maybe that's part of the problem. I gotta do like a little bit of detail on the back. Let's soften up some of this stuff here. Now I'm getting the hang of it. We're cruising. Box. Yeah, sweet. Glad. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I'm 34. I'm pretty old. Yeah, you missed. I was just playing an audio clip earlier of this confrontation. I'll play some more in a minute. Once I can't think of anything to say. Okay, we're almost there. Give us a little detail around here and there, just to be safe. Loot box. When you animate a puppet, it won't keep its last frame, but jump back to the first one. I had to do a stupid workaround by copying last frame and keeping. Oh my god! I have that. That's a problem with that with the audio, where pretty much the same thing. You'll try to like clip link audio things together, and you'll have to try to figure out a workaround because it'll screw it up. I still haven't figured it out. I'm just kind of. I spent so much time trying to make a workaround. I gave up eventually. I'm like, I'll just let them fix it. Okay, this is looking real good now. I'm liking it better. This is our old castle stone brick. So let's just, oh, and I saw a really sweet technique earlier today that we should try. I forget who did the tutorial, but we layer objects together. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So let's do a little test run, see how she's looking. Oops. Alright folks, here's our first full wall look. That's decent. I wonder if I need to change like the softness up a little bit. Oh, let's tweak this bad boy a little bit. I'm thinking maybe change the fleck. Did that do anything? Oh yeah, it does. I don't know if I like doing that. Could do the impasto, that's good. What do we do? Okay, let's try that technique I saw earlier today, where essentially you take one piece like this. Okay, let's actually turn the impasto down since we're going to do this. Okay, impasto 0, right? Ruffle. I don't like this chunk over here. We gotta fix this. loot box. I love the way this game allows my imagination, and I actually feel like I've learned something new. Oh man, you're telling me. You were telling me. I feel like I'm like becoming a master of this, just by like you have to troubleshoot certain things, and then you learn something new, or you have to go and watch a tutorial. You know, like I've looked at your stuff and just been like, oh, that I can do that. Just like I hope people are able to do that with my stuff and learn and expand their freaking minds, man. Wish it kept this looseness. I hate having to turn that up every time. And I'm just doing a little more softening. I still felt like it was a little too rigid at a few spots. Pretty much the whole edge I should just soften up at least a little bit. But yeah, recently I've been getting a lot better at scoping in and out and understanding how to like group objects properly instead of, you don't always just want to group things. Sometimes you have to scope in and then group them, and that can be like a game changer if you're not doing it right. Okay, getting a little too picky on the brick. Let's keep this moving. And it's a little too shiny, but it's gonna be a lot. This level will be a lot darker once I get it rolling. Okay, last thing. I'm gonna soften up some of this stuff here. Some of these are just a little too goofy looking. Almost get rid of the whole front layer. But this brick has been weathered by wind and sandstorms and stuff like that for years, so it's got plenty of corrosion. Eroding. Let's see, you still didn't answer if you played the loot. I'm still waiting on your answer about that. I don't know. Or what instruments you do play. And anybody else that's tuning in, whether live or not, you guys play any music? If not, you should learn. It's very useful. Alright, this brick is looking sweet. Not so much from the back, but again, we're not going to be looking at the back. Get our grid back. Get our grid back on. I'm going to do a little... Come on. How's that look? Either way, I think I just gotta roll with it. Check how that looks. Yeah, whatever. Let's start moving. Let's move past it. So I'm going to try this technique I saw earlier, where you take one shiny piece, and then you make a duplicate, and you go to that duplicate, you scope in on it, and for example, let's try to make this kind of mossy looking, so let's turn this one green. Oh, it was Lucid Stew. If you've ever seen Lucid Stew, he's a great YouTuber, and this is something I saw him do today on a tutorial. But essentially, you make the second tile a little more loose and a little more impasto. And then I think we can just drag it back. And now if we go to play mode, it gives it like a mossy kind of feel. Except that's obviously not perfect here. Do we even want moss? See, this one didn't have it. Okay, so instead of that, we're not going to do this green stuff. We're going to do more of just like a creepy black. Let's do a double black. Increase the... let's decrease it. That seemed like too much that last time. Again, too much. Let's turn it down. And maybe it's too black. Let's do a little lighter. Don't want to overpower it. Let's do that one dark and that one light. Not enough. So now let's see how that looks. So it's kind of giving it like, it's got some shiny parts and some like shady parts. I think we can actually go a little darker there and a little darker there. And even let's turn off, let's turn up the roughness and turn that off. Now let's put them together. It's looking a little more like it, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, we can change the impasto. Okay. That's another thing I saw Lucid Stu do. Is he also changed the fleck type on this one to, let's change it to like a splat. So now we got like two different textures. And I'm so picky. I'm thinking this one, let's try to keep these both the shades the same. Make sure this is as shiny as can be. Let's turn the shininess up. Maybe that's what we were missing. It's the shininess. Now that we turn that up, we can even crank this up a little. Get this impasto just a tad down. Now how does it look? I always spend too much time doing this kind of thing. Look kind of goofy. I'm thinking we're gonna just turn these down. Whatever. That's pretty good, I'd say. We're gonna group those two together. So now if we copy and paste for the millionth time. Now let's check it out. Looks kind of dumb with this stupid background, with the blue background. We need like a black. Okay, let's real quick. I'm gonna throw my dark sky template in here. That's too dark, but whatever. Let's move on. Let's just roll with this brick. I've spent way too much time creating one freaking brick. What am I doing? What are you doing, Trev? Let's get along with it. By the way, Zap Zone. Hey, sorry, I missed you there. Yopla. Nice effect. Thanks. Okay, so we got a brick. We're creating Gmork. So next, let's give ourselves. Let's start creating the actual area, and we're gonna actually make this floor our ground. So this can probably start right here. Well, let's see. This will be the opening right here. So we'll try to adjust this accordingly. Oops. Let's make sure we can line this up. Okay, let's make the whole wall first. And then we can delete the bricks that we want. So let's actually start this like in the center. You'll see what I mean in a sec here. Alright, so I figure we'll alternate it. Or is that not gonna look right? Okay, does it look better that way, or does it look better? Okay, I'm doing this way too. Okay, so does it look better this way with just the same pattern over and over? Or do we want to alternate it like this? Let's alternate it. That looks a little more random. Okay, so we're gonna just copy, paste, rotate you. And we're just gonna take these two bricks here, and this will be our whole wall made out of these two bricks. I mean, it's the same one brick actually, so. It's not gonna be enough, let's do more. Copy and paste you, 1, 2, 3. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that's gonna be a big enough wall. Copy everything here, paste. I don't know if I should keep the gaps there. I guess we're gonna have to. Do we want the gaps? Oh, man, see, there's so many things. Do I want to have it like this, or do I want to have them like this? See, it doesn't look right. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's see how this looks before we. So, for example, eventually I'll hollow out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it'll be something like this. Gmork will be behind the. But for now, let's just make a big old wall. And now that we have these two giant things, I can just copy and paste. Oops. And there we go, baby. Got a nice big wall to work with. Just came across you 2 hours or something. We working through all. Oh, cool. D-swoop. That's sweet. If you guys, let's see. Let's do a quick save here. We're gonna call this Neverending Story. Oops. Gmork. For now, we'll change it. So I'll give you. I'd love if you guys follow me on Dreams. I'll give you a follow back. Just like throw a comment in my. Oh, we leveled up! Woohoo! 57. What's up? So this is me right here. I'm Spiders. If you guys find me on Dreams and give me a like or a like and a follow and throw a comment on my page and say, hey, I found your YouTube, I will give you a follow back, and I'll watch your creations, and I'll give you feedback, and I'll check out the stuff that you're playing. By the way, last night I made Headbanging Simulator. I started working on it. This is me controlling my dude with a controller. Let's control this guy down here. Anyway, I just like to make goofy stuff. But anyway, let's get back to Gmork. And back to our wall here. Let's look at it here. Not the greatest wall I've ever made, but I can go back and start editing individual bricks separately. So let's go and edit. What's our thermal at? 5 and 1. Okay, so next I think we're going to make our ground. And I think we're just going to start with just a nice basic. Let's turn our floor back on. And I think we'll just make a nice big piece of ground. Ooh. I love this stretch tool. It's so helpful. Something like that. Center it up. Is that going to be enough? Probably, yeah. Definitely, okay. Let's scope into here. And this is going to be like basically dead grass. Kind of long dead grass. If you look at the movie, that's basically what it looks like. So I'm gonna go just this hint of yellow. But mostly not yellow. And we're going to turn up the ruffle. We're going to turn up the opacity all the way. And looseness a tad. And we're going to scope into this ground piece. We're going to go to flex, change it to our grass fleck. So now you can see it looks more like grass. And I can tell we need to make it a bit longer. And we can even give it some effects here. A little flow, a little wave, tiny bit of that. So now we got a little flow to our grass. Let's make it longer. Passed all the way up. And let's get our looseness pretty up, pretty big. And it's a little too bright, so let's just crank that down a tad. Oh, wrong color. I am a Atreyu. Let's give her a quick play. So if I look at it, the grass is about half the length of a brick in the picture, or so. Maybe a little longer. Let's just make it a little longer. Get into our... Hey, sorry, Swoop. Did you do digital art or sculpting or animation before Dreams? Oh yeah, well, not necessarily animation, but I've played with Blender a little bit. I've played a ton of Little Big Planet. And I am an artist. Mostly I do painting and watercolor. But not necessarily animation. But really what I do in Dreams, I don't really do a whole lot of like animating. I do more art kind of stuff, like creating landscapes and stuff, kind of like what I'm doing here. Let's turn up our loosen this up a little bit more. Sure, that's good for now. We can always change that easy. And during this scene in the movie, it's like a crazy storm going on. There's wind, so we'll definitely have the grass stuff getting pretty crazy. All right. So we got the wall, we got the grass. I wish I didn't make these bricks so thin. They look just a little too thin. I wonder if I can... If I select all, unselect the ground. What if I just duplicate all these once? Gotta turn the grid snap down a tad. Does that look goofy? Or does it look cool? Let's see how it looks in play mode. Just to be safe, we can just group that whole back wall. I can delete it easily if I have to. Like that, I can just delete it, but let's even go a tiny bit thicker. Like so. Okay. Again, I'm getting too caught up. Oh, maybe I shouldn't group that though. Well, I'll do that with that later. Okay. So, Clever Trev has got to take a little bathroom break. So in the meantime, while we're kind of checking this scene out, let's go to play mode. You know, actually, let's add my dark sky since... Just to give us a little bit of the vibe. Let's be a little brighter. Gmork. And I can tell I made those bricks a little too shiny. Well, we'll see. But let me play the scene that we're talking about, extended scene. And I'm gonna take a little bathroom break.
Leave me alone.
Can I help you?
If you come any closer, I will rip you to shreds.
Who are you?
I am the Gmork. And you, whoever you are, can have the honor of being my last victim.
I will not die easily. I am a warrior.
Brave warrior. Then fight the nothing.
But I can't! I can't get beyond the boundaries of Fantasia. What's so funny about that?
Fantasia has no boundaries.
That's not true! You're lying!
Foolish boy. Don't you know anything about Fantasia? It's the world of human fantasy. Every part, every creature of it is a piece of the dreams and hopes of mankind. Therefore, it has no boundaries.
But why is Fantasia dying then?
Because people have begun to lose their hopes and forget their dreams. So the nothing grows stronger.
What is the nothing?
It's the emptiness that's left. It is like a despair destroying this world. And I have been trying to help it.
But why?
Because people who have no hopes are easy to control. And whoever has the control has the power.
Who are you really?
I am the servant of the power behind the nothing. I was sent to kill the only one who could have stopped the nothing. I lost him in the swamps of sadness. His name was Atreyu. I have stalked him for so long. I am almost too weak to kill you. But I will find the strength.
Let me give you new strength, Gmork! If we're about to die anyway, I'd rather die fighting! Come for me, Gmork! I am Atreyu!
Alright, there's the scene again. Oh, and my iPad just died. That's alright. So I'm starting to kind of hollow out the cave for Gmork, and this is where it's going to kind of get a little bit more fun. Right now I'm kind of doing the boring stuff, but pretty soon it'll be a little more free reign. I don't have to be so caught up doing this boring stuff. So I'm kind of trying to make a natural opening for Gmork here. It's going to be about this size. Like if you frame the picture, it kind of looks like this. And Gmork is poking out right here. Let me get my stream set back up. See if I missed any comments. I apologize. Nope. Okay. Alright. So back to it. Using my picture here that I'm using as a frame of reference, I'm confident with this hole here. What if I took that one out? Oh, that looks cool. Nah. What about that one? Nah. Okay, he's gonna be like right here. So do I want to create the eyes first? Okay, before I create, pretty much the scene is, whoa, where'd the ground go? Did I delete the ground on accident? Dang it. You dummy. Let's see if we can't recreate a decent one here. Keep narrow at the bottom. Yep. Okay, so this looks perfect. We don't want perfect. What's that? No. Something like that. I'm so picky. So I never get anything done. Okay, it's how many? 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's as tall as we want it. Actually, we want to keep these. Okay, let's roll with that. And I had it, and then I deleted the ground, and now I'm trying to get what we had. We had the good old days. Dang it. That's looking good. Gmork will be right around here. Let's do something like that, you know. No. I am the nothing. Like that. No. Let's do this right here. And I'll just edit this. I'm wasting too much time here trying to get this perfect. What am I doing? Jeez. Trevor, gosh. You do some dumb stuff sometimes. I'm going to turn this up. Okay, so here's going to be our cave. You kind of would approach it, and all of a sudden there's Gmork, the creepy wolf dude in the dark, busted part of the wall. So, next thing. Alright, moving on. Jeez. We could probably even use a brick and use that as our... That way we're minimizing our thermal. Okay, so what we're going to do is try to create a cool little cave. So I'm just going to start piecing it together. I wish I could play music on YouTube. Like Twitch has that figured out so much better. Like this game, you need music. At least me, I'm... Whatever. Ooh, but see, I have the wrong end, so let's bring this over this side. Looks about right. Let's copy and paste, and then I'm gonna left click to flip it, so that way the good part is facing inward, the shitty part, we're not going to see this part because we're going to be looking in here. We probably won't even see these things, but I'm trying to... Alright, so let's... Okay. Now we're going to turn off our grid snap. And we're going to start creating our cave a little bit more. Copy, paste, rotate, shrink. Never-ending story. I'm gonna make a video of a comparison of Neverending Story to Dreams, because Fantasia, the world of Fantasia, is only limited by the imagination of human beings. And you think about Dreams, is that not the same thing? You're just only limited by your own imagination. And you know, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm gonna do. I figured it out today. I'm gonna do a video. All right, we're gonna turn grid snap on. No, we don't need to. Just copy and paste this one. Copy paste. Scale down. Tell me I'm wrong though. It's like Imagination Land in South Park. Imagine. But we're just kind of closing off our little cave here. Just a happy little cave. No, it's really not a happy cave. One more copy paste. Let's line this one up kind of even with the bricks. Maybe that'll give it a more natural look. Alright. How's she look? How's she look? Oh. As you can tell, we got some glitchy stuff. But that almost looks cool, honestly. But now we gotta fix it for now. We can always... I mean, give a little bit. Give a little bit of... Makes it a little different. Oh, what's this piece? Okay, let's go to play mode. And now look at that. Oh. We're getting close. Never-ending story. Ah. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, look at this sweet. Oh my gosh, I love this game. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna finish off this cave. Let's take. Yep, let's take. We'll copy and paste this. Hey, looking good. Thanks, bro. Copy and paste. Just working on our little cave here. Oh man. This is the game that just keeps on giving. Get that blocked off. Oops. Okay. Old school is the Gmork. Yes, this is the Gmork cave. Next I just gotta kind of create Gmork after I get this cave finished, which is pretty close to being done here. I love how you get good at certain things and then those things transpire to other things in dreams. You know, like I'll get good at something and then I'll realize it transpires over into the animation aspect of it, or the... And just place this bad boy down right over here. And our cave might be done. Lootbox says, love that scene in the movie. Oh man, I played it a few times. Oh, here we go. Check this cave out. Oh, we could even keep that there. What if we keep this hole open? We're gonna keep that open and maybe put a little beam of light through it or something, huh? Yeah. I like it. Oh, cool, man. This just blows my mind, man. Okay, so the grass needs to be a little taller but a little less crazy. Loosen this up. Wave down, flow down, flow down. Let's turn these up to a 0.5, just give it a little something. Even get this a little taller. I am a Treyu! That's too much. That looks about right. About a brick height, a little taller. And I'll fix it inside here where it'll be like super dark in here, and I'll make a little more, this terrain won't be so flat. And we'll also edit these bricks so that they're a little more random. They don't just look like they're just super copy pasted. And the lighting will be a lot better. Right now we have just generic lighting. Okay, so next thing, look at this cave. Have you ever been inside Gmork's cave? I bet you haven't. Atreyu is like right here. I am Atreyu! If we're gonna die, I might as well die fighting! Ah! Dead. You're dead. Gmork. You're gonna go to the heavens. And Atreyu is laying here like, oh, I killed Gmork! Oh, even though I had like a really stupid little piece of like stone thing. Convenient. Alright. So let's get Gmork's cave going here. Edit. Never-ending story. Ah. So how do we make it really dark in here? I think now we're to the time where we gotta actually change the actual lighting of the game. So we're gonna go to gadgets, sun and sky, and let's just throw this down somewhere close over here. Now where do we want? Okay, let's watch the scene again. The lighting is kind of behind us. To the right. So let's get the canvas. So if you look at the scene in Neverending Story, you can tell that the lighting is coming from behind Atreyu and then to the right of it. So it's kind of like that way. Pretty much what I got here. So we're going to make the sun visible because it's hard to... Well, it's not visible. And it's not really yellow, it's more just a gray. Let's check that out. There we go. See, we're getting closer. It doesn't look so goofy anymore. We're getting the proper reflections. Oh, did I delete? No, our ground. What happened to our ground? Whatever. We just gotta bring it back up. That's fine. Actually, we can bring it up. Bring it up. Lootbox says, try messing around with the grade effects. I got some surprising good stuff. Yes. I think you're talking about if, you know, I could go to modes. Style mode. Oh, I'm even thinking of something different. I don't know. Okay, so this grass. It's a little more light. And a little more to the right. So I'm going to turn the light up a little bit. Got the sun up. And this down. That up, and then Treyu. There we go. So we got the entrance pretty, let's turn that down a little. It's pretty overgrown. Okay, so the view is like this. So we're gonna have Gmork in here, and I'm putzing around. I'm taking too long. Come on, Trev, let's get this going, bro. Keep telling myself that. So we need to make this really dark in here. How do we do it? How do we do it? How do we do it? Let's get the light. Oops. Maybe something like that. I don't know why I'm moving this. Trying to get the right angle here. That's looking better. There we go, it's darker in there now. Okay, so I think I know what we gotta do. Okay, so let's go to here. We're gonna turn the sky brightness all the way down. And maybe just a tad up. Sense intensity, no, we don't want that. A little bit, let's do 2%. And we could turn our sun brightness up. Oh yeah, see it's getting even darker. Clouds in there. Let's check out our, if we turn our sky brightness all the way off, does that get rid of that? Not quite. Okay, that didn't do it either. Alright, we'll just have to find an alternative. Oh, okay, I know what we gotta do. I know what we gotta do. I didn't even have to do all that. So first of all, do we got decent lighting? Okay, what I really should be doing is just changing the color of these bricks back here to just completely black. So let's do that. Let's just turn everything to black. Might be easier if I use the spray paint tool here, or the style tool, or whatever it is. Yeah, let's do that. After I do this one. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna just go to my tool modes. No, coat mode. Let's turn it to black. And let's just paint everything black. In the cave. Not everything black. Or at least mostly. You could leave a little bit. Let's give her a view. Why is the grass red? What happened? Must be my lighting. No. How did I turn the grass red? What the heck? Let's forget about that. We're getting closer, folks. Now we got a dark cave tunnel, or a dark Gmork cave. What is this? Oh, okay. Gmork, I am the nothing. The harbinger of the nothing. I'm gonna bring this ground down just one notch. notch, 2 notch, 5 notches. Okay, okay. What next? I'm always in need of breaks, but you know, as an artist, it's good to take a step back and just think about things. And whoa, theme song. Let me try to play something for you. While I take my break, sorry. Play. There it is. Alright, so I'm going to take a 2-minute break. You should do the same and come back with me shortly. What was playing there? I just picked a random bit. Oops, turn it down. Okay. So back to Gmork. Sorry about that little break. Everybody needs a break. Break! So next we're going to create Gmork, the actual werewolf, harbinger of the nothing creature. And really I'm going to mostly focus on his eyes right now. And I'm just going to make one eye. And I'll just duplicate it. Let's go back to edit. And we'll go to sculpt. And probably use maybe a sphere. Or yeah, we'll use a sphere. Yeah, I'm just gonna zoom in on his eyeball here. What do we got? Okay. Man, my chair is loud. We're gonna stretch his eyeball. Something like that. Not quite. A little too much. And if you've ever seen the movie Neverending Story, you know Gmork's eyes are what color? What color? Oh, light green. That's right. You knew it. I knew you knew it. So let's turn the tint amount up all the way. And try to find the right hue here. And they glow a decent amount, so we're going to turn them up to, let's say, 5 for now. I don't know why the colors aren't. It's kind of glitching on me here. Whatever, alright. So let's just see how this looks. If we just play it. Huh? See? Huh? 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 Oh yeah. I gotta edit them a bit, obviously, but that's about the right size. Let's see. I could stretch them a little bit. No, I could just. I'll just trim them. All right. Let's make Gmork's eye. All right. So we're going to go to cube. Delete. Ooh, it's like too harsh though. How can I make that a little more soft? Turn this up. Turn the grid snip off. I gotta get a little more. Try to soften that up a little. Does that make it just look stupid? I don't know. Beatbox. What's up, GT? Wait till this is in VR. Gamertag, you a fan of Neverending Story, the movie? Curious? You're kind of old like me. Working on Gmork. Oh, you can tell it's going great. Man, once this is made for VR, it's going to be a next level. I'm sure you'll be getting into it more. And by the way, I could make you a sweet channel intro on this game if you're interested. I made one for Tony Slayer. If you want to check that out. What? Oh. That's funny. I mean, my grandma still looks like a rock biter, but also very gentle like a rock biter and loving and caring and protective. That's funny. Okay. Let's get back out here. Just soften this up a little bit. But yeah, GT, I know you're going to have to get this eventually. You might as well get it now while it's cheaper. Maybe you already do have it, but you know, right now it's early access at like 30 or 40 bucks. Eventually, once it comes out fully, it'll be 60 bucks. And you're going to have to get it. There's no way you're not going to. It's going to have VR. And you're going to be able to create your own GT experiences. Okay, let's get this eyeball. Don't make me sad though. The rock biter, it's like such a sad. Well, at the end they're all happy though, so it's fine. Okay. So we got the eyeball. Should we get creative? Yeah, let's go for it. We gotta go for it. I'm being too soft with it. I gotta just execute the plan here. Never-ending story. Okay, so we got curves up, and then it ends, and then it starts right. Boom. And then we got... Oh, wait. Okay. This gets cut off pretty sharply back here. Soften that up a tad. How about the bottom? Oh, there's a little bit on the bottom. Kind of like... No. That, and then... Let's see, right on the left eye. Kind of a rigid ending here. Oh, that's too much. Soften that up. Alright, so if I duplicate that, paste it. Let's try to stretch it. See what happens if I stretch it this way. Whoa. Stretch it this way? Ooh, see, we're cooking now. We can do this a little bit too. Ooh, that kind of looks cool too. Oh my god. Look at this. Now we got some eyeballs, baby. Yes, purchase ASAP. GT. Sorry, I'm the worst at paying attention to comments. You're the best. Alright, so... Oh, man. Let's check this out in the scene. Let's copy and paste it. And then let's copy and paste that. Let's give it a little play. They're too big, obviously. Let's edit. I gotta zoom out. Oh man, we're getting there. We are getting there. It's amazing how I can just think of something and I can just do it in dreams. I started this from scratch. I just started creating bricks, put the ground in, and we made the cave, and now we're making the eyeballs, and I'm gonna make the eyeball even better. Like, that eyeball is pretty weak. I'm gonna get a sweet pupil in there, and depending on how much energy I got left, it's already pretty late, might add some fangs, and we're gonna definitely add in the audio. So let's try to just finish the eyes, add the audio. Might have to be done there depending on how much juice I got left in my tank. Oh, cool. All right, let me take a sip off the old bottle. It's late, but we're taking a sip. Give me a sec. Delicious. Alright, so let's go back to edit mode. And let's just scope in here and see we got everything right. I'm pretty sure, yep, I need to turn up the shininess and the waxiness. We're going to make a nice glowy eyeball. Let's double check that real quick. Wonky eye. Okay, no difference really, whatever. So maybe you just want waxiness. We don't want shiny. Dang it. 100, 0. Okay. So this is the right eye of the Gmork. And we gotta add a pupil. I'm gonna zoom in. As I mentioned earlier, I have the picture pulled up of Gmork. So we're gonna add his pupil. It's kind of a cool looking little vertical line thing. So I'm just gonna back to edit, go to modes, sculpt, and let's do human. Let's try to get an approximate size here. Okay, and then we're gonna, let's try that again here. This might be a little trickier than I expected. Let's just try that. Scope in here. Change to black. We're gonna stretch it. Okay, we gotta figure out how to stretch this one properly. Alright, this is obviously not the shape we want. Let's try a new shape. How about, I'm thinking next we'll try the sphere. Yes. Sphere, cone. Let's do the sphere. I know already how that one works. And let's stretch the cone, or the sphere. There, that's better. Turn it all black. Let's try to just add this in here. So how does this let's come over here? There we go. Ooh, let's turn this. We're gonna turn this stuff up a bunch. Give it a nice pupil effect. Oh yeah. Oh, we got Gmork's eye. Let's copy and paste it and see how it looks in the zone. What do we think? So the green's got to be a little lighter, but also darker. Less green. Okay, so again, I'm referring to the picture. Okay, more brightness. I guess it's okay to have a little extra green color, but okay. There we go. A little more glowy. See if we can't edit this little. Black, rough. Okay, let's roll with that. We're just gonna say that's good. Let's give it a quick test run. I think I gotta change one thing quick. This needs to be over here more. Does that look? It needs to be a little thicker. Oh man, I'm overcomplicating it. I think I just gotta roll with it here. A little more to the left, and then we're done. A little more. Alright, so let's group those two. Play. Oh, it sucks. I had it perfect. It's funny how you'll do it. You'll change it, and then I saw you can't even get back to where it was. All right, we got this. Let's finish this up here. Let's zoom back in. It's like right. Maybe that's the problem. I gotta do this. Yep. Shrink this up if we can. I think I have to. That's better. Alright. No matter what, we're going with that. Screw it. Let's move in here. Let's try to find the right spot. Okay. Zoom back out. Oh, it's pretty small. Smaller. A little bit smaller. Yep, let's go with that. A little bigger, but further back. Let's turn on grid. What am I doing wrong here? All this. Oh, that's it. I was doing it. Oh, I've gone silent. Just breathing heavily, probably. trying to get this right here, you know. Easier said than done. Okay, okay, I'm gonna give myself 10 more minutes. Ten more minutes. Oh, it needs more darkness. Oh yeah, there we go. Hopefully you can't see the bottom part. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's give him a little more glow. There we go. One less glow. Maybe a tad more green. Now add glow. There we go. There we glow. Okay, what time is it? 3:10. How much do we got in us? Well, what's up, UK England? They should rename Dreams to 10 more minutes. It's just one of those. Oh, I cannot. Oh my gosh. It's like crack, meth, heroin. But oh man, UK England, man, you're like my biggest fan, man. I appreciate all your encouragement you're always giving me. I love it. And you've got, I mean, everything goes back to you too. Oh, we got a sweet eyeball now. Trying to match it up with the, I got the screenshot right with me here. The Treyu. I am a Treyu! It's like right here. Oh man, look at this. Like I can almost frame it up perfectly with the scene. The field of view is too high. Oh, I just have a bad screenshot, so it's like psh. Screenshot. Oh, do I have enough to add the teeth? Getting tired. Or let's at least add the audio and get the lighting right. Okay. And I could, like, eventually I'll have a Treyu right here. I could even add him. Oh man, do I got it in me? Take another hour. No, we're just gonna add audio and be done with it. But I'll add more later. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Let's while we're at it, let's go to our camera mode. Get a nice take photo here. Oh man, it's so good. Never-ending story. So I'm realizing we gotta just change the lighting a little bit. I want some more light. some of you back. Let's see, it's dark. Yeah, we need just a little bit more. But if you look up Gmork right now, you'll see the screenshot right here. Okay. Yeah. We're going to go another 20, 30 minutes. So I'm going to take a little quick break, and I'm going to give one last hurrah. Let's go. So what? What? Because I gave myself another 20 minutes, we're going to scope the ground just a little bit. Turn off grid snap. No, it's not on. And I like to use filled donut a lot of the time. Let's turn up our looseness a tad. Not that much. And let's try to randomize this area a little bit here. So if you look at the movie, it's a little hill like up here, right here. Never-ending story. Let's try and loose this all the way up here and start throwing in a couple of bushes. Just a tiny bit here and there, fill in little gaps. BBQ CTZ. Just shot myself. Was working on upgrade shop. Upgrade shop. What? My God, that's funny. Yeah, I hear ya. You stay up all night doing stuff. Okay, let's. But BBQTX, just stopped myself. Was working on. Yeah, it never ends, dude. I like go back and play some more. You know you want to. Just go. Just do it. It's fine. Okay. So like one little more tiny thing here. Let's turn this all the way up. Do like something weird right here. Right there, and then definitely also right here. Try to make it nice and random. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, so let's add a camera. And gosh, never ends. Just 10 more minutes. BBQ, I do. Oh yeah, so much more to do. Got a typical. Hey, throw your gamer tag in the chat here. And I'd love to check out your stuff. Okay, so final thing, for real. Last thing I'm gonna do is before the last thing I'm gonna edit these a little bit. Let's make sure we got the right kind of situation here. Kind of like that. Oh, and we got to change the lighting a little bit. Brighten this down. Why it changes the colors of this stuff. Ah! Stop. Why? Why does it do this to me? Yeah, that's what you get. There we go. This is the two. Almost there, almost there. His eyes are a little too low now. Oh, this is gonna be sweet once I add the audio. That's all I gotta say. Oh yeah, okay. Does that look right? I'm gonna spread those out just a tad. Okay. Reeves CT. REVES CT. Got it. I'm Spiders. SPIYDRZ. Okay, we're almost there. You know what? Advanced tutorial. Super edited real quick. We're gonna scope in here. We're gonna modes. We're gonna spray paint. We're going to color. Going to dark black. And we're gonna spray paint the cave. Because I'm sick of this showing up. There we go. We're spray painting the cave. This will hopefully make it not show up anymore. Let's play it. Yep, see, now it's gone. Yeah! I fucking love you! Love dreams. It's so sweet. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so we got Gmork. His eyeballs are looking good. Something like that. Could add a little more light. A little more light. Let's go to 45. Okay, tone it down a tad. Sky brightness down. Okay, we're almost done. About to conclude. I've said that 50 times so far. Oh, never ending story. Okay, we're gonna add the camera, gadgets, not gameplay gear, whatever the other one is, camera. Let's try to put our camera in the right spot. So what I like to do is if you hit L1 and X on the camera, now I can edit it and get the right camera view. Let's get right here. I think we need it kind of like this. Here we go, right here. Boom. Zoom out just a tad. Even just turn up the... I don't love the ground animation. Let's turn that down. Let's go to our. Let's go to this camera. Let's disable our imp controls just so it doesn't look goofy. Maybe play with this stuff a little. Okay. So, okay, the beginning of the stream, I just started with the concept of making this scene right here. Oh, should we add teeth? No. We don't need teeth. This is good. Last thing we gotta do. Almost done. What do you say? BB Poor Anthem, everyone's dream was a. I had a feeling it would suck, honestly. I don't know. It's tough genre to fill up. Okay, so do we like this? Is this good? Okay, one last thing we're gonna do. No, too much work. No, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw down animate timeline, and let's throw it on another camera quick. Gadgets, camera. It's almost gonna be the same camera, just a little bit different. And let's open up this timeline. Let's throw this here. Let's make it 5, 6, 7. And then we'll throw this camera here. Finish it off. Let's check that what that looks like right now. Okay. Almost the same thing. You see, I don't know if you saw that transition, but so we can easily change these transitions. Let's do it to 4.2. Let's do this one at 5. And then we're gonna edit this and make it just loop forever. So hopefully, in theory, it'll just go back and forth between these two views. And it looks like it's doing it. And Joe, quick adjustment. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna increase this one to a little bit more transition time. Increase this one a little more in transition time. And then we're going to go to this overall menu and we're going to turn down the playback speed, cutting it in half. And now let's check it out. It'll slow it way down, but it'll be a lot more smooth, I bet. Watch this. My name is Gmork. I am the harbinger of the nothing. Blah 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 blah. Schlabbity blah blah blah. And we can increase. BBQCTX. Poor Anthem. What? Oh wait, it'll pop up soon here. Okay, let's do the last thing. And I gotta go to bed. Man, holy cow, it's late. We're gonna add the audio. Rewind, edit, and just because I want to add the transition a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, so add audio, add audio. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. Hold on. It's not trying to, oh, there we go. And you know, it can be a little crazier. Change a little bit on this camera. And get this timeline just a little, not so crazily. Oops. 50, let's go up to 60, 70-ish. You know what? I'm still feeling pretty energetic. I'm gonna take one more little last break, and we're gonna finish real strong here. We're gonna add the audio and make sure the things are fine-tuned. So I'll be right back. Alright, guys and gals, before we conclude, let's see if I can do this. I'm going to throw an action recorder down. Let's grab our eyeballs, and let's just do a real simple little movement. Real simple. I'm going to slow that down even, turn up the springiness a tad. Let's play it quick. So now he's just kind of moving a little tiny bit. You can barely even see it. You know, we can even turn up that speed a bit. Okay. Keep moving. Oops. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Gmork. Oh, that doesn't look good. Try it again. Okay, that's good, that's good. Wait, let's rewind it. Probably breathing into my mic too much. That's real good. That's a good frame. Let's see when it switches. Just a real simple switch. Nothing too crazy. That one we can maybe do a little bit crazier stuff. So let's change our, it's too dark out. Where's our day night? Edit this. Turn that down. Okay, let's get the sky brightness up. This down. I feel like that'll help. Yeah, it's not so goofy. Sun up a tad. There we go. Getting there. There we go. Oh, that looks all fucked up now though. All right, let's just finish with audio, and then we can. I thought I edited that grass back there. Oh, I gotta do even more. Fine, let's go to spray paint. Go to colors. Let's go to pitch black. Just paint it all black. Might as well add a little flare here and there. Play it. Okay, this camera's gotta zoom out more. It's hard to be perfect. Try that. There. Okay. God. We're definitely going to publish this once we're done. Okay. Let's call that good. Let's oh man, I can never stop. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Scared me. Yeah, I'm scared myself. Let's add a little. We need fog. We need to add fog. I can't even remember how to add fog. Where's the fog? Here it is. Fog. Try to add some fog. Oh, there's fog. Where's the fog? Low density, little noise strength, little scale, speed, fall off, add the fall off. It'll be there, just not very noticeable. We gotta finish this up before I fall asleep in my chair. So the second camera can be a little more. Maybe this one a little more this way. Okay, so we're gonna add the audio and we're gonna be done. I've said that like 12 times already. 12 or 13. Never-ending story. Ah. See what happens if we move it back a tad. Nah. Okay, that's it. We're done with that part. We're gonna just add the music, edit it a little bit, put on a loop, and we'll be done. I promise. Even though I wish I could change the background here. Can I get rid of that light back there? And let's zoom out just a tad. I'm such a perfectionist. This takes forever, but that looks better. That looks better. In fact, I'm gonna do a little bit more. Alright, rewind. Final look. I betray you. Blah blah blah. Nice slow transition. Blah blah blah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're gonna add a little transition time to these transitions here. Oh man, this never ends. There's always something to make better. Five. So, what if I just max it out? Transition time 17. Let's add another 7. Let's add another 5. Doesn't seem to help. Makes it worse. That's weird. That was weird. Let's turn that down just to be careful. Why can't I? No? Can't do it? Fine. Okay. God, we gotta be done soon. God, I'm just insatiable. Not even a word. Let's import the audio, because that's gonna take another 10 minutes at least. So, oh, Trev. Idiot. There we go. Nice slow transition. Beautiful. Alright, we're done. Edit. Let's import some audio. Quick save. Let's get my phone ready. So the problem is when you import audio into Dreams, it only allows you to do a 3-minute max. So I gotta make sure I get the right one. Gmork. Let's do the 4-minute one. Alright, so let's get this going. Modes, sound mode, add new music timeline. We're gonna go to tools, sound recorder, and we're gonna, once I'm ready, I'm gonna start recording, but I don't want to click it in yet. Let's check this out. Okay. Check it out. Yep, we're gonna start it. Yep, okay. I'm getting the audio ready. That's perfect. Alright, so I'm about to switch my controller input to my phone and then input some audio from YouTube. If you're curious of how I'm doing this, check out, I got a tutorial on how to import audio into Dreams. Alright. Alright, I'm about to start recording. Thanks for watching. I'll be right back.
If you come any closer, I will rip you to shreds.
Who are you?
I am the Gmork. And you, whoever you are, can have the honor of being my last victim.
I will not die easily. I am a warrior.
Brave warrior. Then fight the nothing.
But I can't! I can't get beyond the boundaries of Fantasia. What's so funny about that?
Fantasia has no boundaries.
That's not true! You're lying!
Foolish boy. Don't you know anything about Fantasia? It's the world of human fantasy. Every part, every creature of it is a piece of the dreams and hopes of mankind. Therefore, it has no boundary.
But why is Fantasia dying then?
Because people have begun to lose their hopes and forget their dreams. So the nothing grows stronger.
What is the nothing?
It's the emptiness that's left. It is like a despair, destroying this world. And I have been trying to help it.
But why?
Because people who have no hopes are easy to control. And whoever has the control has the power.
Who are you really?
All right. All right. So that was the recording. Let's try to trim that a little bit. This tends to be kind of quiet when I save it, so let's turn it up. Let's check it out.
I will rip you to shreds.
Oh, this is sweet!
Who are you?
Okay. Oh my god. I love how you have an idea and dreams and you make it happen. That's what just happened here tonight.
Gmork.
It's always something to change, right? No, let's no more changing stuff. Okay, hold on. So is there any of the final changes I need to do before doing the final playthrough? Let's make sure. Maybe turn on this brightness a tad. I almost need to... no. So there's plenty more I can add to this, and I will. But for now, I think we might just do one final playthrough. And I'm gonna go to this edit, I gotta find that camera. Where is it? See, where's the camera? We're gonna disable these imp settings here. Disable, disable. Disable, disable. So now if I play it, it doesn't... Oh, okay, maybe not. What the fuck? Disable, disable! You're not supposed to be able to do anything here. What the hell? Don't make me go crazy now. Like I put disable. So here's the things. Scope in. Imp. Scale. Disable. Oh, there it is. Disable, disable. Let's do. Maybe I just do it. Disable, disable. Oh, there we go. What's with the... I hate to do this, but I don't think my animation recorder recorded the whole thing. Let's try that again. Animation recorder.
If you come any closer, I will rip you to shreds.
Let's try it now. Oh, I love the audio here. If you come any closer, I'll rip you to shreds. So is this actually moving here? Yeah, it is. So we can maybe turn this... Oh. Ah. Okay. Let's quick save it. Let's get a good screenshot, and I'll probably just play it through and end the stream. Alright, we're missing this. I know what I gotta edit. This is just too far away. Maybe get this down a tad. 40. It never ends. I can't stop. Might as well just play until I'm fucking dead. Why does it always tweak with me with these speeds here? Okay. It never ends. Let's go to animation. Wait, first. Select both the eyes, animation, action recorder. And this time let's get behind the eyes. Let's try to become Gmork. And let's center it. Let's play that.
If you come any closer, I will rip.
Alright, let's slow that down. Spring it up. We might call her a day after that one, folks. Let's give her a little playthrough for a little bit.
Closer, I will rip you to shreds.
Who are you?
Okay. I think that's gonna be good enough. So, before we conclude, let's make sure we got our audio edited properly. Let's fade that out. Play that again. Okay, so we can make just this. We'll make this just an infinite level, and by doing that, we'll just. Oops. We're gonna go. Surround the music timeline right here. We're gonna put this on just loop. Let's turn the audio up a little bit. And And just to check it out, demonstration purposes only, we're gonna go to gadgets, and we're gonna go to grade and effects, and maybe we can't find something that'll make this a little spicier. Turn down the brightness. So what I like to do in a lot of my stuff, and turn up the contrast. Saturation, sure, we'll turn that up. Could change the hue cycle, no. Effects. So we could change some vignette. Sure, we're trying to get a little cinematic here. Bloom. Lens flare. Grain. Sharpen or blur. Motion blur. Nothing. We can turn that all the way up. Movement blur. Let's see what happens. Too much. Alright, toned it down. We gotta edit this camera a tad. This first camera. This never ends. That was bad. No, that camera's fine.
Come any closer. I will rip you to shreds.
Oh, it's fucking terrible. Alright, I gotta stop. This camera view goes to this camera view.
Come any closer.
Oh my god. There's always something I need to add. I can't stop. I swear to God, this is the last thing I'm gonna do. We're gonna go to fog. We're gonna add a little fog. Let's start back over here. No color. Big zone, decent fall off. I don't know, we're gonna throw a fog in here. Let's make it thicker. Why don't I even notice it? See it by now.
Rip you to shreds.
Who are you?
I am
The harbinger of the nothing. Okay, density down. God.
If you come any closer, I will rip you to shreds.
What's with my timeline? Oh boy. Okay, Trev, let's finish it up. All right, we're gonna call it good. Let's save it, and we're gonna play it through I might just play it through for a little bit. Let's take another screenshot here. Make sure we got an accurate. Accurate screenshot of the something like this. Something like that. Let's make sure we edit it, get the right screenshot. Alright, so we're just going to finish with full playthrough. So I appreciate you tuning in. This is Clever Trev. I hope you learned something. I love Neverending Story. I'll expand on this and probably give them some teeth and a nose and maybe not a whole lot more. It's kind of just a little experiment. So let's play out and catch you next time. Keep dreaming, my friends. Clever Trev over and out. Bye. Oh, thanks.
If you come any closer, I will rip you to shreds.
Who are you?
I am the Gmork. And you, whoever you are, can have the honor of being my last victim.
I will not die easily. I am a warrior.
Brave warrior. Then fight the nothing.
But I can't! I can't get beyond the boundaries of Fantasia. What's so funny about that?
Fantasia has no boundaries.
That's not true! You're lying!
Foolish boy. Don't you know anything about Fantasia? It's the world of human fantasy. Every part, every creature of it is a piece of the dreams and hopes of mankind. Therefore, it has no boundary.
But why is Fantasia dying then?
Because people have begun to lose their hopes and forget their dreams. So the nothing grows stronger.
What is the nothing?
It's the emptiness that's left. It is like a despair, destroying this world. And I have been trying to help it.
But why?
Because people who have no hopes are easy to control. And whoever has the control has the power.
Who are you?
I am the Gmork. And you, whoever you are, can have the honor of being my last victim.
I will not die easily. I am a warrior.
Brave warrior. Then fight the nothing.
But I can't! I can't get beyond the boundaries of Fantasia. What's so funny about that?
Fantasia has no boundaries.
That's not true! You're lying!
Foolish boy. Don't you know anything about Fantasia? It's the world of human fantasy. Every part, every creature of it is a piece of the dreams and hopes of mankind. Therefore, it has no boundary.
But why is Fantasia dying then?
Because people have begun to lose their hopes and forget their dreams. So the nothing grows stronger.
What is the nothing?
It's the emptiness that's left. It is like a despair, destroying this world. And I have been trying to help it.
But why?
Because people who have no hopes are easy to control. And whoever has the control has the power. If you come any closer, I will rip you to shreds.
Who are you?
I am the Gmork. And you, whoever you are, can have the honor of being my last victim.
I will not die easily. I am a warrior.
Brave warrior. Then fight the nothing.
But I can't! I can't get beyond the boundaries of Fantasia. What's so funny about that?
Fantasia has no boundaries.
That's not true! You're lying!
Foolish boy. Don't you know anything about Fantasia? It's the world of human fantasy. Every part, every creature of it is a piece of the dreams and hopes of mankind. Therefore, it has no boundary.
But why is Fantasia dying then?
Because people have begun to lose their hopes and forget their dreams. So the nothing grows stronger.
What is the nothing?
It's the emptiness that's left. It is like a despair, destroying this world. And I have been trying to help it.
But why?
Because people who have no hopes are easy to control. And whoever has the control control, has the power.
My goodness. Well, it's amazing how in dreams you can just recreate something like this. One of my favorite scenes in one of my favorite movies. This is Clever Trev. I hope you enjoyed. If you think of another scene, let me know. Maybe I'll recreate it.
If you come any closer,
I'll rip your head off.
I will rip you to shreds.
Rip you to shreds. Alright. Alright. Well, this is Clever Trev. Take care now. This is Gmork recreation and Neverending Story. Great movie. Over and out. Just like and subscribe. Only if you want. No pressure. Bye bye.